for backyard update. Quiet dog, giving a backyard update. Here we go. They want to be on the video. 1 dog, 2 dog, 3 dog, 4 dog. They're everywhere. All right, today we're gonna walk through the backyard. My very first live video, well, not my first live video ever, but the first one I did in this series of videos I've been doing for the last couple months was done out here. So, yeah, we could get some before and afters here. This is not a finished product, but a lot of work going on today. So, I'm gonna show y'all some visuals. We got this little thing over here. This has been a work in progress. It's been done, though we got a few weeds popping up. This was just a pile of dirty rocks about 6 weeks ago. So we got some monkey grass in there, plugged a little bit of good stuff in there. I gotta get rid of those weeds. Bad place to start. The pool, man, work in progress too. We got a little dirt on the bottom. However, this thing was cloudy as all get out when we first moved in. We're using it, we're swimming in it. Not perfect, but it's working. Today, got a little digging going on. We are getting the irrigation system installed. So, they put in some work today. Probably finish it up tomorrow. Let's see, we got the pipes back here. This is supposed to happen a week and a half ago, but we've had so much rain, couldn't get out here. But subject to this message, transformation is just a series of small steps, but it has to start with a vision. The vision back here that we have is that this is an oasis for our family. We are going to have memories back here. We're already creating memories back here, but we want this place to be a getaway on our own property. So we got some of the great foundational things that we need. We've got a pool, we've got space, we've got it is really a great location because of the way the sun sets and hits us during the day. It's not super hot. It's 6:45 right now. The sun's in a great spot. Pool's 83 degrees. It's perfect right now. But there's been a ton of work. Wish I could show a before picture right now, but let's just walk around. Let's look at this wall, for example. Okay, this wall, when we moved in, could not see it. Did not know it was there. It was covered in ivy and weeds. Hand ripped out all of those things. This was a full day project. Next thing, ignore that lady. I don't know what that thing is. I don't know why we haven't got rid of it yet. Well, I do know why, because it's ridiculously heavy. Next thing we did, it was covered in dirt, like these rocks. Had to pressure wash all these rocks to get all the dirt off. They were black. All this in here, weeds. Pull out all those weeds, spray those weeds. Still got to get a couple more that have withstood the initial onslaught that we've put on this property. Now we've got irrigation in there. We're gonna have flowers in here. That thing, I don't think it's gonna survive. This over here, tree stump got grinded. Got a beautiful tree here. Beautiful maple. We're gonna make that look better. We're gonna get a better visual on that, make it more of a focal point. We're gonna get pine straw in here. All of this area back here, I've been spending lots of time. This was all weeds, bamboo, ivy. It is almost ready for grass. Hopefully another week or so, we'll have this all graded out. Spend a lot of time out here sweating and grinding, pulling stuff. This was a massive tree stump that was about up to the X's you see over there. That whole tree stump has been removed, grinded. Same with one over here. Removed, grinded, all from tornado damage. All that's been spread over this. We've got our burn pile back there. We burned 3 of those already. Can't burn this time of year. Can't burn again until the fall. Our sprinklers going in, water lines. Trimmed these shrubs. We took out so many nasty, ugly shrubs. Still got some bamboo remnants back here, but man, this whole thing is being done. This transformation is being done in a series of small steps. A series of small steps that do not feel good and do not give you instant gratification at all. Coming out here, pulling weeds, pulling ivy, spraying weeds, waiting weeks for them to die before you pull them out here moving the tractor back and forth, trying to smooth this property out, finally just getting it to a point where we can get close to having grass, but doing foundational stuff there too, putting in an irrigation system so that when we get grass, we can actually water it and nourish it. You got to do these things in the right order. And unfortunately, not in a position to do all of this at one time financially. We got a whole laundry list of other things. So it was a decision of, all right, what do you want to spend money on that you need to get done right now, or higher priority? And what do we have, some time to work on ourselves and put a little bit of work here and there. So we've been here 7 months. I did a lot of this work over the winter when it was colder. We did this as well. This is embarrassing. These dang dogs peeing on my brand new sod. But this is an example. We got a hole in the wall here. Yeah, that's nice for y'all to see. But that is from a busted pipe from the winter. And we had to come in through the back side of the house. And you can make decisions like that in the short term when you have an overall vision. So that, for example, the cutting a hole in the wall, well, it was done because they couldn't get where they needed to get from underneath the house. But the reason why I was okay with that decision was because we know we're going to redo the siding when we're ready. So it wasn't a big deal. It was like, okay, it doesn't look great right now, but I'm not going to invest extra money right now for something that I can live with. Put that money towards other things. But having a vision. So we have a vision for the backyard. We have a vision, not necessarily what it's going to look like exactly. We have a vision for what we want to experience out here as a family. The details of which we will find out along the way. But what's been cool is that I have a general idea of the vision, but it's not clear enough for me to go right now. And it's not that big of a deal, and it's not that important for me to go right now. So I don't do it. I don't invest the money there. I've been sitting out here for the last month or two, a couple times a week with the kids, just relaxing. We can enjoy what we have right now the way it is. We can enjoy the pool. We can enjoy the sunshine. We got that part of it. The other stuff is going to be great when it comes, when we are able to do it. But we can be patient and wait for that. But what's cool is that as I'm experiencing it with the children, I can sit out here and just think and dream about a bigger vision for what this property will look like back here. And that's fun to me. So living in it for a while allows me to get a clear vision. I don't have to make a decision right now. I don't have to change it. So sometimes it's good just to wait. Just enjoy what you have. Who knows what's going to happen in 6 months or a year, and what ideas we might come up with. We might want to, who knows what the kids are going to get into. We might want to put some type of fire pit back here. We might want to put putting green. That's a good idea, putting green. I like putting green. But I think that's gonna go somewhere else. We need a bigger area. That's gonna go next to the driving range, pasture. I'll tell Amanda. He's got plenty of space for all this stuff. It's awesome. But it's a series of steps. Achieving a long-term vision, whether it's perfectly clear to you or not, it's all just happening in a series of small steps. So get your vision together, figure out where you're at, but just do the next thing, right? It wouldn't have made sense to bring in sod before we pulled up all the weeds, right? There you go. That's all you need to know. Get rid of all the weeds before you put in the sod and make the lawn look nice, because otherwise those weeds are just going to creep up. And I'll show you, because we don't do everything perfectly over here. Try. Nah, I don't try to be perfect. But this didn't work out. I'm gonna fix it, but it's a side story. I didn't completely botch that thing. Anyway, I'm not gonna go there. But this place is gonna be awesome next summer. It might be done. I don't know what is done really anyway, but one step at a time. Look forward to showing you guys more before and afters in a couple weeks.